Have you ever wondered what makes some people achieve their dreams while others give up halfway? What is the secret force that keeps them moving forward even when everything around them seems to be falling apart? It's not just talent, luck, or hard work. It's something deeper, something invisible but incredibly powerful. That force is faith. Faith is the foundation behind every dream that comes true. It's the quiet voice inside that says, "Keep going, you will make it." Imagine a seed planted in the dark soil. Without water, sunlight, and care, it will never grow. Faith is like that water and sunlight for your dreams. It nourishes them, giving them life and strength to break through the toughest ground. When you have faith, you're not just hoping for success. You're believing it's already on its way. That belief changes everything. Many people think faith is about religion or blind hope, but real faith is practical. It's a powerful mindset, a decision to trust the process even when the results aren't visible yet. It's the confidence that what you are working toward is not just possible, but inevitable if you keep going. This kind of faith moves mountains. It turns impossible obstacles into mere stepping stones. Why does faith matter more than talent or luck? Because talent alone can't push you through failure. Luck is unpredictable and fleeting. But faith creates endurance. It's what helps people get up after failing, keep trying when no one believes in them, and stay committed when the world says quit. When faith is strong, doubts and fears lose their grip. This video will take you on a journey to understand the power of faith behind every dream. It will reveal how faith shapes your mindset, fuels your confidence, and even influences how you communicate. And here's the best part. If you watch till the end, you will discover a simple but life-changing technique to build your faith daily so you can speak and act like a leader no matter where you are now. Faith is the invisible fuel behind every success story you've ever heard. It's what pushed the greatest leaders, artists, entrepreneurs, and athletes to rise above their struggles. They believed in themselves when no one else did. They trusted their dreams even when the path was unclear. That belief was their power. Think about the times you felt excited about a goal but slowly started doubting yourself. What happened? Usually that initial spark dies because faith wasn't strong enough to withstand the challenges. Doubt crept in and stole your focus. But if faith is deep-rooted, those doubts become temporary noise instead of permanent roadblocks. Faith creates a mindset where failure is not defeat but feedback. It trains your mind to see obstacles as lessons, not dead ends. When you believe in your dream with faith, every setback becomes a step forward. You learn to adapt, grow, and move closer to your goal. Without faith, setbacks can break your spirit and stop your journey altogether. At its core, faith is about trust. Trust in yourself, your journey, and the unseen forces that guide you. This trust doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It means accepting challenges and still choosing to believe that you will overcome them. It's a courageous choice to stay committed even when you can't see the finish line clearly. When faith is alive, your energy changes. You become more focused, calm, and determined. Your thoughts align with your dreams and your actions follow naturally. This alignment is magnetic. It draws opportunities, people, and ideas toward you. It's as if the universe starts working in your favor because your belief sends out a powerful signal. Many successful people talk about vision and confidence, but behind these is faith. Faith gives their vision clarity and their confidence strength. It's what allows them to speak with authority and inspire others to follow them. When you build faith, your voice becomes a tool to motivate not just yourself, but everyone around you. So, ask yourself, what if your faith was stronger than your fears? What if you could silence the inner critic and replace doubt with unwavering belief? How different would your life look? The truth is, faith is a skill you can develop. It's not something you are born with or without. You can nurture it every day, and with practice, it will become your most reliable source of strength. Stay with this video, and by the end, you'll have practical insight to strengthen your faith like a leader. Powerful, clear, and unstoppable. Because faith is more than just believing in your dreams, it's believing in your power to make them real. Remember, the journey to success doesn't begin with action alone. It begins with faith, the unseen power that lifts you when times are tough and guides you when the path is dark. Let faith be your anchor and your wings. Your dream deserves nothing less. Keep watching, because the real transformation starts now. Every great achievement begins with a single, unshakable truth. Faith is the foundation of success. Without this foundation, even the brightest ideas crumble under pressure. Faith is what holds your vision steady when doubts try to shake it. It's the root that nourishes the seed of your dream, allowing it to grow strong and tall despite storms and hardships. When faith is present, it acts like an invisible shield, protecting your mind from the noise of negativity. It creates a safe space where confidence can thrive. Confidence born from faith is different from arrogance or empty bravado. It's calm, steady, and real. It doesn't need constant reassurance because it's grounded in a deep belief that you are capable and deserving of success. This kind of confidence changes the way you move through the world. It allows you to speak and act with authority because your heart and mind are aligned. When your faith is strong, your words carry weight. People listen because they sense that what you say comes from a place of certainty and truth. This is the essence of leadership, not just telling others what to do, but inspiring belief through your own conviction. Faith also teaches patience. It reminds you that growth takes time. Just like a tree doesn't grow overnight, your dreams need steady care and time to flourish. Faith keeps you steady during moments when progress seems slow or invisible. It whispers that every small step counts, even when results haven't yet appeared. At the same time, faith pushes you forward. It creates a quiet urgency inside that says, "Don't stop now." It's not a reckless rush, but a persistent, determined effort fueled by belief. When you trust in your journey, fear loses its power to paralyze you. Instead, faith gives you courage to face challenges head on. This balance of patience and action is where true progress happens. It's the secret behind why some people keep going long after others have given up, because their faith is stronger than their fear, stronger than their doubts, and stronger than any obstacle in their way. Faith is not just a feeling, it's a force that builds confidence, guides action, and shapes communication. It is the foundation that turns dreams into reality. Without it, even the best plans can fall apart. With it, the impossible becomes possible. Faith does more than just build confidence. It shapes the very way you think. Your mindset is like a garden, and faith is the seed from which every positive thought grows. When you truly believe in your dream and your ability to achieve it, your mind starts to focus on solutions instead of problems. Challenges become opportunities, and failures transform into lessons. This shift in perspective is powerful because the brain naturally follows where your attention goes. If you focus on doubt, fear, or what if I fail, those thoughts grow stronger, and they influence your actions negatively. But when faith leads your thinking, it directs your energy toward hope, determination, and growth. Your mental patterns change, and this rewiring helps you respond to obstacles with resilience instead of giving up. Faith also influences how you communicate, not just with others, but with yourself. The words you choose and the tone you carry reflect the strength of your belief. When your faith is deep, your internal dialogue becomes encouraging and empowering. Instead of saying, "I can't," you say, "I will find a way." Instead of fearing rejection, you see every conversation as a chance to grow and connect. This internal faith spills over into your external communication. People can sense when you truly believe in what you say. Your voice gains power and clarity, and your message resonates more deeply. This is why the most successful leaders speak not just with knowledge, but with conviction, because their faith turns words into action and inspires others to believe as well. When faith guides your thoughts and speech, you naturally become a magnet for positive energy. Opportunities begin to appear because your mindset and communication attract like-minded people and possibilities. This cycle fuels success, creating momentum that keeps you moving forward even when the path is tough. Remember, faith is not passive. It actively shapes your mind, your words, and your actions. It turns dreams from distant hopes into achievable realities. With faith, you don't just speak, you lead. You don't just dream, you build. And that is the true power behind every success story. Faith gives birth to resilience. the strength to rise again every time life knocks you down. It's not about never failing, it's about refusing to be defeated. When faith runs deep, setbacks no longer feel like the end of the road. Instead, they become powerful lessons that teach, sharpen, and prepare you for what's next. Think about this. Every successful person has faced failure. The difference is they had faith strong enough to see beyond the failure. They believed their dream was worth fighting for, no matter how many times they stumbled. Faith fuels the courage to stand back up, dust yourself off, and move forward with even more determination. Resilience born from faith rewires your brain to expect success, not defeat. It trains your mind to keep searching for solutions when problems arise, rather than giving in to despair. This mental toughness is what separates those who quit from those who eventually win. When faith is your anchor, you stop fearing failure. You understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but a step on the journey. This mindset frees you to take risks and push boundaries. Without faith, fear of failure can paralyze you, keeping your dreams locked away in what could have been. Moreover, resilience empowers your communication. When you speak from a place of faith, even after setbacks, your words carry a message of hope and strength. People are drawn to that energy because it shows true leadership, the ability to keep moving forward no matter the circumstances. Faith and resilience go hand in hand. One feeds the other. The more you believe, the stronger you become. The stronger you become, the more your faith deepens. This cycle builds unstoppable momentum toward your dreams. No matter how hard the journey, faith turns every fall into a lesson, every struggle into growth, and every obstacle into a stepping stone. This is the power behind every dream that refuses to die, and this is the power you carry within yourself. Faith is the force that transforms your thoughts into a clear, unstoppable vision. When your belief is strong, your dreams no longer feel like distant wishes. They become vivid, detailed pictures in your mind. This clarity is essential because a clear vision guides your every decision and action with purpose. Without faith, dreams can feel vague and uncertain, like trying to walk through fog. Doubts cloud your path, making it easy to lose direction or give up. But faith cuts through that fog. It sharpens your focus, allowing you to see not just what is, but what can be. This vision becomes your map, showing you the way forward even when the road is tough. A clear vision fueled by faith also boosts your motivation. When you can see your goal vividly, it ignites a fire inside that pushes you to keep going no matter the obstacles. This mental image becomes a constant reminder of why you started and what you're fighting for. Faith also empowers your communication by giving your words weight and meaning. When you speak about your dreams with conviction, others feel that clarity too. Your confidence becomes contagious, inspiring those around you to believe in you and your vision. This clarity helps you stay consistent and focused. It prevents distraction and doubt from derailing your progress. Every choice you make aligns with your vision because faith keeps your goal in sharp focus. Ultimately, faith-driven clarity turns your dreams from abstract hopes into achievable plans. It bridges the gap between desire and reality, giving you the courage and direction to take meaningful action every day. Remember, the clearer your vision, the stronger your faith, and the stronger your faith, the more powerful your journey becomes. With this clarity, nothing can stop you from turning your dreams into reality. Faith is not just a quiet belief, it is the driving force behind bold action. It pushes you beyond hesitation and fear, urging you to take the first step even when the path is unclear. Without action, dreams remain just thoughts. Faith fuels the courage to move forward, to try again, and to keep going no matter what. When you trust in your purpose, every action becomes meaningful. You don't wait for perfect conditions because faith tells you that progress comes from doing, not just planning. It creates a powerful momentum where each small step builds confidence and leads to the next. Faith turns uncertainty into opportunity. Instead of fearing the unknown, it encourages you to embrace it with open arms. You learn to act despite doubt, trusting that the process will lead you to where you need to be. This boldness sets leaders apart. They are not fearless, but they choose action over fear every time. This is why faith and action are inseparable. Faith without action is empty hope. Action without faith is reckless and often short-lived. Together they create unstoppable force. When faith guides your actions, you move with purpose and clarity. Your decisions are no longer based on fear or hesitation, but on trust in your vision. This trust gives you the strength to face challenges head-on and adapt as needed without losing momentum. Every step taken in faith, no matter how small, strengthens your belief. It creates a cycle of growth where faith inspires action, and action builds more faith. This cycle propels you forward toward your dreams with increasing speed and power. Remember, dreams don't work unless you do. But the work that truly changes your life is the work done in faith. Let faith be the fuel behind every action, and watch how your dreams begin to take shape, step by step. Faith creates a ripple effect that goes far beyond just your own journey. When you speak and act from a place of true belief, your energy touches others in ways you may not even realize. Your confidence becomes contagious, inspiring those around you to believe in themselves and their dreams too. This ripple starts with your words. Faith-filled communication carries power. Words spoken with conviction don't just inform, they move hearts and minds. People naturally gravitate toward those who radiate confidence rooted in genuine belief. Your message becomes a beacon, drawing others into a shared vision of possibility and hope. This influence is why great leaders are not just good speakers. They are believers whose faith shines through every word. They don't just tell people what to do, they inspire them to want to do it. This kind of communication builds trust, creates connection, and encourages collaboration. When your faith touches others, it multiplies. It creates a network of support and motivation where dreams are nurtured collectively. Your belief fuels their belief, and their belief fuels yours. This cycle of shared faith accelerates growth and opens doors that would otherwise remain closed. Understanding this ripple effect changes how you approach every conversation and interaction. You begin to see that your words and actions have the power to change lives, starting with your own. When you communicate with faith, you don't just build your dreams, you help build the dreams of others. Remember, your faith isn't just for you. It's a force that spreads, inspires, and creates waves of positive change. The more you nurture it within yourself, the more you empower others to do the same. And together, that collective faith can move mountains. Faith transforms every setback into a stepping stone. It changes the way you see failure, not as a defeat, but as a powerful lesson. When your belief is strong, you understand that every obstacle carries valuable feedback. It's not a sign to quit, but a message to adjust, learn, and come back stronger. This mindset shift is crucial. Without faith, setbacks feel like final nails in the coffin of your dreams. They drain your energy and crush your motivation. But with faith, failures become temporary, even necessary. They are part of the journey, teaching resilience and sharpening your skills. Faith also gives you perspective. It reminds you that success is rarely instant. Most great achievements are the result of many small failures and attempts. When you trust in this process, you're less likely to be discouraged by delays or difficulties. Every leader, every dreamer who made it, faced rejection and defeat. The difference is faith. They believed the setback was not the end, but a new beginning. This belief allowed them to bounce back with renewed focus and strength. When you embrace faith, you stop fearing failure. Instead, you embrace growth. This change in attitude opens doors to creativity and innovation because you're no longer trapped by the fear of making mistakes. You become willing to try new approaches and take calculated risks. Faith turns challenges into opportunities for growth. It gives you the courage to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. This courage, fueled by faith, separates those who reach their dreams from those who give up. Remember, every setback carries a lesson wrapped in disguise. Faith helps you see it, learn from it, and use it to climb higher. Your dreams are not over when you fall. They are just getting started. Faith gives you the strength to embrace uncertainty with courage. Life is full of unknowns, and the path to your dreams is rarely clear or easy. But faith helps you walk forward even when you can't see what lies ahead. It's the trust that despite the darkness or confusion, the right path will reveal itself if you keep moving. This trust is not about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about accepting that uncertainty is part of the process and still choosing to believe in yourself and your vision. Faith turns fear of the unknown into a source of strength, not a reason to stop. When you have faith, you understand that uncertainty carries potential. It holds the seeds of new opportunities that you couldn't have imagined if the path had been obvious from the start. This mindset opens you to possibilities and prepares you to adapt and grow as you go. Faith also gives you patience during this uncertain phase. It helps you stay calm and focused instead of becoming anxious or discouraged. This patience allows your mind to stay clear and creative, making better decisions even without all the answers. People with strong faith don't need every detail to feel confident. They trust in the bigger picture and in their ability to handle whatever comes next. This trust creates a quiet confidence that others notice and respect. The courage to move forward despite uncertainty is a defining trait of leaders and successful dreamers. They know that waiting for perfect conditions only leads to missed chances. Instead, they act with faith, turning uncertainty into opportunity. Remember, faith is your compass when the path isn't clear. It guides your steps through the unknown and gives you the strength to keep going. Embrace uncertainty with faith, and you'll discover that the journey itself holds the power to shape your dreams into reality. Faith fuels a powerful inner dialogue that shapes who you become. The words you speak to yourself are the building blocks of your identity. When faith is strong, this inner voice becomes your greatest ally, encouraging you to keep pushing forward even when challenges arise. Without faith, negative thoughts can take control, whispers of doubt that tell you you're not good enough or this will never work. But faith rewires your internal conversation into one of encouragement and possibility. It reminds you daily that setbacks are temporary and that you have the strength to overcome them. This positive inner talk isn't just wishful thinking. It's a mental habit that rewires your brain to expect success. The more you feed your mind with faith-filled affirmations, the more natural confidence and courage become. Over time, your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your reality. Faith also helps you silence the fear and anxiety that try to drown out your dreams. Instead of being ruled by worry, you learn to respond with calm assurance. This mental calmness allows you to think clearly, make better decisions, and face challenges without hesitation. The power of this faith-driven mindset extends to your communication with others. When your inner voice is confident and positive, it reflects in your speech and behavior. You naturally inspire trust and respect because people sense your genuine belief in yourself and your vision. Remember, your relationship with yourself sets the tone for everything else. Nurture your faith through positive self-talk, and you'll build an unshakable foundation for success. Your mind becomes a garden where your dreams can grow strong and thrive. Faith creates a vision that is more than just a dream. It becomes your daily motivation. When you truly believe in what you're working toward, every morning brings renewed purpose and energy. This faith-driven clarity turns ordinary tasks into meaningful steps toward a greater goal. This sense of purpose is crucial because it keeps you moving even on days when motivation feels low. Faith reminds you why you started and what you stand to gain. It becomes the fuel that powers your persistence, helping you push through fatigue, doubt, and distractions. With faith, your work transforms from a chore into a mission. You begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as necessary experiences that prepare you for success. This mindset keeps you committed no matter how long the journey takes. Faith also sharpens your focus. When your vision is clear and your belief strong, you naturally prioritize what matters most. You avoid distractions and make choices that align with your goals. This focused effort accelerates progress and builds momentum. This clarity and purpose show up in your communication too. When you speak from a place of faith, your words carry authenticity and passion. People can sense your conviction, and it draws them in. This connection strengthens relationships and opens doors. Remember, faith is the invisible engine behind every step you take. It gives your journey meaning and makes your efforts worthwhile. With faith guiding you, no action is wasted, and every moment brings you closer to turning your dream into reality. Faith fuels a mindset that never settles for less than what you deserve. It teaches you to aim higher and push beyond comfort zones. When your belief in your dream is strong, you refuse to accept mediocrity or excuses from yourself or others. This relentless pursuit of excellence starts with faith in your own worth and potential. It's the deep understanding that you are capable of more, that your dreams are not just possible but inevitable if you keep moving forward. This belief sparks a hunger to improve every day, to learn, to grow, and to become better than you were yesterday. Faith also protects you from the voice of complacency, the tempting whispers that say this is good enough or don't risk too much. With faith, you see those voices for what they are, barriers standing between you and your true potential. This mindset makes you resilient in the face of setbacks. Instead of letting failure define you, faith pushes you to rise, adapt, and come back stronger. It fuels a determination to keep climbing, no matter how steep the mountain or how long the journey. Your faith-driven pursuit of growth and excellence naturally influences how you communicate. You speak with clarity and purpose because you know where you're headed. Your words inspire others to raise their own standards and believe in their ability to achieve greatness. Remember, faith is not passive. It's the active force that drives you to reach higher, push further, and become the best version of yourself. Let faith fuel your hunger for growth, and you will unlock the power to transform your dreams into extraordinary realities. Faith is the anchor that keeps you grounded when life tries to pull you away from your purpose. In moments of doubt, stress, or chaos, faith provides stability and peace. It calms the restless mind and reassures the heart that everything is unfolding as it should, even if the path is difficult to see. This inner peace is not about ignoring problems, but about trusting your ability to overcome them. When faith steadies you, you respond to challenges with a clear mind instead of panic or frustration. This calmness allows you to think creatively, make wise decisions, and act with confidence. Faith also protects you from the negativity that can come from others or from within yourself. It acts like a filter, helping you let go of harmful thoughts and criticism that don't serve your growth. Instead, it fills your mind with hope and positivity, which are essential for sustained motivation. This sense of peace and stability shines through in your communication. When you speak from a place of calm faith, your words carry reassurance and strength. People listen because they sense your grounded presence and genuine belief in the journey. Remember, faith is your inner anchor. It holds you steady when the waves of life get rough. With faith, you can face uncertainty with courage, stay calm under pressure, and keep moving forward with unwavering confidence. This peace is one of the greatest gifts faith offers on the road to your dreams. Faith opens the door to creativity and innovation by freeing you from the fear of failure and judgment. When you truly believe in your vision, you give yourself permission to explore new ideas, take risks, and think beyond the limits others impose. Without faith, it's easy to get stuck in old patterns, afraid to try something different because of the fear of making mistakes or being criticized. But faith transforms that fear into curiosity and excitement. It encourages you to experiment, learn, and grow through every attempt. This mindset sparks breakthroughs. When you trust your journey, you see challenges as invitations to find creative solutions rather than dead ends. Faith fuels the courage to step outside your comfort zone and innovate, knowing that even if you stumble, each step is part of your growth. Innovation born from faith doesn't just benefit you, it inspires others. When people see your willingness to take bold steps and think differently, it encourages them to do the same. This ripple effect creates a culture of growth and possibility wherever you go. Faith also sharpens your communication by helping you express ideas with confidence and clarity. When you believe in your vision, your enthusiasm becomes contagious. Your words inspire creativity in others and open doors to collaboration and support. Remember, faith is the creative spark behind every new idea and breakthrough. It frees you to dream bigger, take bold actions, and turn challenges into opportunities for innovation. Let faith fuel your creativity and watch your dreams evolve in ways you never imagined possible. Faith is the invisible thread that weaves persistence into your daily journey. It's the quiet voice that tells you to keep going when the world says stop. When faith is strong, giving up is not an option. It becomes a habit to endure, to keep pushing forward no matter how tough the road gets. Persistence is born from faith because it fuels your belief that every effort counts. Even when progress feels slow or invisible, Faith reminds you that growth is happening beneath the surface. It teaches you patience and encourages you to stay committed for the long haul. Without faith, it's easy to quit at the first sign of struggle. Doubt creeps in and motivation fades. But faith acts like a shield against discouragement. It renews your strength daily and helps you maintain focus on your vision, even when the outcome is uncertain. This persistence shapes how you communicate your journey. Your consistent effort, backed by unwavering belief, speaks louder than words. People see your dedication and are inspired by your refusal to quit. This inspires trust and draws support, making your dream a shared mission. Remember, faith is the fuel that powers persistence. It transforms challenges into stepping stones and keeps you moving forward, even when the path is hard. With faith-driven persistence, success is not a question of if, but when. Faith gives meaning to every word you speak and every connection you make. When you communicate with true belief, your words carry authenticity and power that resonate deeply with others. This genuine conviction builds bridges of trust and understanding that open doors and create opportunities. People are drawn to those who speak from the heart with unwavering faith. It's not about sounding perfect or having all the answers. It's about the sincerity behind your message. Faith allows you to express your truth boldly, inspiring others to listen and believe alongside you. This authentic communication builds relationships that matter. When you share your vision with faith, you create a sense of shared purpose. Others feel invited to join your journey, motivated by the strength of your belief and the clarity of your message. Faith also helps you listen with openness and empathy. When you truly believe in the power of connection, you engage with others not just to be heard, but to understand and uplift. This deepens bonds and creates a network of support that fuels your growth. Remember, faith transforms communication from mere words into powerful connections. Speak with belief, listen with heart, and watch how your relationships grow stronger and your dreams move closer to reality. Faith is the foundation that turns ordinary dreams into extraordinary realities. It is the unseen power that fuels your journey, giving you strength when you feel weak, hope when you face despair, and courage when fear tries to hold you back. Every great achievement in history began with faith, the unwavering belief that something better is possible. This faith is not blind optimism. It is a deep, steady trust in your own potential and in the process of growth. It pushes you to take action even when the outcome is uncertain, reminding you that every step forward matters. It helps you see beyond the present difficulties to the promise of what lies ahead. When faith anchors your dreams, you become unstoppable. Challenges no longer feel like walls, but like opportunities to learn and grow. Setbacks become temporary pauses, not endings. Your belief in your vision keeps you moving forward with determination and resilience. Faith also shapes how you communicate your dreams to the world. When your words are rooted in true belief, they carry a magnetic energy that draws others to your cause. This connection builds support, opens doors, and creates a community of shared hope and ambition. Remember, faith is the power behind every dream. Nurture it, protect it, and let it guide your actions. With faith as your foundation, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Your dreams are waiting. Believe in them and bring them to life. Faith is the invisible force that fuels leadership. It's what gives you the confidence to stand tall and speak with authority, even when doubts swirl inside. True leaders don't just communicate, they inspire, because their words are backed by unwavering belief in their vision and purpose. This belief is contagious. When you speak with faith, people don't just hear your message, they feel it. Your conviction sparks motivation in others, urging them to believe in the possibility of success. This is the secret power behind every influential leader's communication. Faith also shapes how you listen and respond. Leaders with faith listen deeply, showing empathy and understanding, which builds trust and loyalty. Their communication is not about control, but connection, fostering a team spirit where everyone feels valued and motivated. Understanding this power helps you speak like a leader. Your words become clear, confident, and compelling because they are grounded in genuine belief. This clarity cuts through noise and doubt, inspiring action and commitment. Remember, the strongest communication comes from faith. When you believe in yourself and your message, you don't just talk, you lead. And leadership rooted in faith is unstoppable. Faith is the silent strength behind every successful conversation. It turns simple words into powerful messages that influence minds and change hearts. When you speak with faith, your communication carries weight. It commands attention and inspires action. This strength comes from believing deeply in what you say. It's not about having all the answers, but about being confident in your purpose and willing to share it authentically. Faith removes hesitation and doubt, allowing your true voice to shine through. People sense this authenticity and respond to it. They are more willing to listen, trust, and follow when your words come from a place of genuine belief. This connection creates opportunities for collaboration, growth, and success. Faith also helps you overcome fear, the fear of judgment, rejection, or failure that often silences many voices. With faith, you find courage to express your ideas clearly and boldly, knowing that your message matters. Remember, the power of communication lies in faith. When you trust in yourself and your vision, your words become a force that can move mountains and open doors. Speak with faith and watch your influence grow beyond what you ever imagined. Faith is the foundation that transforms dreams into reality, and communication is the bridge that connects those dreams with the world. Together, they form an unstoppable force that drives success and fulfillment. When you speak from faith, your words carry purpose and power, igniting passion in yourself and others. This power doesn't come from loudness or persuasion. It comes from truth. It's the honesty of believing deeply in your vision and the courage to share it openly. Faith fuels this courage, allowing you to overcome fear and doubt that can hold you back. As you communicate with faith, you build trust and inspire action. People are drawn to your conviction because it promises hope and possibility. This connection creates a ripple effect, turning individual dreams into collective achievements. Faith also helps you stay grounded and focused during the journey. It reminds you that setbacks are temporary and that persistence will lead to breakthrough. Your communication becomes a tool not only to express your vision, but to reinforce your belief and motivate others to join you. Remember, faith and communication are two sides of the same coin. When combined, they create a leadership style that moves mountains and changes lives. Believe in your dream, speak it boldly, and watch the world respond. Faith is the invisible fuel that powers every successful leader's communication. It is the unwavering belief in a vision so strong that it becomes impossible to ignore. When this faith shines through your words, it transforms simple messages into calls to action, inspiring others to follow and believe. This faith-driven communication is clear, confident, and compelling because it comes from a place of genuine conviction. It breaks down barriers of doubt and fear, allowing your message to reach deep into the hearts of those who listen. Leaders who communicate with faith don't just share ideas, they embody their vision. Their confidence is magnetic, drawing people toward a common goal. This connection builds trust and fosters a sense of shared purpose, which is essential for any team or movement to thrive. Faith also strengthens resilience in communication. When faced with criticism or setbacks, faith keeps your message steady and your resolve firm. It reminds you why you started and fuels your determination to keep going no matter the obstacles. Remember, faith is the secret behind powerful leadership communication. When you speak with true belief, your words carry weight, inspire action, and create lasting impact. Let faith guide your voice, and you will lead with unstoppable influence. Faith is the root of every meaningful connection you build through communication. It's the quiet assurance that your message matters and that the people you reach are worth your truth. When your words are grounded in faith, they resonate deeply and create bonds that go beyond surface-level interaction. This kind of communication invites trust and openness. People sense when you speak with conviction and authenticity, and they respond with respect and engagement. Faith allows you to be vulnerable without fear, which strengthens relationships and fosters collaboration. With faith, you don't just talk to be heard, you speak to connect, inspire, and uplift. Your communication becomes a bridge that links hearts and minds, creating a shared vision that others want to be part of. Faith also helps you navigate difficult conversations with grace and clarity. It gives you the strength to remain calm and focused, even when discussions become challenging or emotional. Remember, communication rooted in faith builds more than just understanding. It builds community. When you lead with belief in yourself and others, your words become a powerful force for unity and progress. Speak with faith and watch how your connections grow stronger and your influence expand. Faith is the power that turns dreams into realities, but it is communication that breathes life into those dreams. Together, they are the forces that shape your journey and influence your success. When you combine unwavering belief with clear, passionate communication, you become unstoppable. This combination starts within you. Faith fuels your confidence and gives your words purpose. Communication becomes more than just speaking. It becomes a tool to inspire, motivate, and lead. Your voice carries weight because it is backed by genuine conviction. As you share your vision with faith, you attract like-minded people who believe in your mission. This connection creates a powerful support system, turning individual effort into collective strength. Challenges become easier to face when you have a community inspired by your faith-driven message. Faith also sustains you when obstacles arise. It reminds you that setbacks are temporary and that persistence will lead to breakthrough. Your communication reinforces this belief, keeping you and your team focused on the bigger picture. Remember, faith and communication together create a leadership force that moves mountains. Believe deeply, speak clearly, and lead with conviction. Your dreams are within reach when these two powers work hand in hand. Faith transforms your mindset from one of doubt to one of possibility. When you believe deeply in your purpose, your thoughts align with success rather than failure. This shift changes everything about how you approach your goals. A faith-filled mind refuses to accept limits. It looks at obstacles and sees lessons, growth, and new paths. It replaces "I can't" with "how can I?" This powerful mental shift increases your resilience and determination. Your faith also influences your emotional state. It replaces fear with hope, anxiety with calm, and uncertainty with trust. This emotional strength is essential for staying motivated during tough times. When your mind and emotions are guided by faith, your communication becomes clear and compelling. You express yourself with confidence and passion because you know your vision matters. Remember, faith isn't just belief. It's the mindset that opens the door to unlimited possibilities. Let faith reshape your thoughts and emotions, and watch how it transforms every step of your journey. Faith is the compass that guides your decisions and actions. When you trust in your vision and abilities, making choices becomes clearer, even in uncertainty. Faith helps you move forward with confidence, knowing that every step, no matter how small, is part of a larger plan. This trust allows you to take risks without being paralyzed by fear. Instead of worrying about failure, faith encourages you to see mistakes as opportunities to learn and grow. It builds courage, the courage to act boldly and the resilience to keep going when things don't go as planned. Faith also sharpens your focus. When your belief is strong, distractions lose their power. You prioritize what truly matters, dedicating your energy to actions that align with your dreams. This clarity and decisiveness make your communication more effective. When you speak with conviction, others are more likely to listen and support your journey. Remember, faith is the guiding light in your decision-making process. Trust it, follow it, and let it lead you confidently toward your goals. Faith is the bridge that connects your inner beliefs to the outside world through communication. It turns your ideas into actions and your dreams into shared visions. When you speak from a place of faith, your message becomes powerful and persuasive because it carries the weight of genuine conviction. This connection between faith and communication builds trust. People don't just hear your words, they feel your commitment and passion. This emotional connection creates lasting bonds that inspire cooperation and support. Faith also empowers you to communicate with courage. It helps you overcome the fear of judgment or rejection, allowing your true voice to shine. This authenticity attracts others who resonate with your vision and want to join your mission. Moreover, faith gives you the patience to listen and understand, strengthening relationships even when opinions differ. It fosters empathy and openness, which are essential for meaningful dialogue and collaboration. Remember, faith is the foundation of effective communication. When you believe deeply in your message, you inspire others to believe too. Speak with faith, and you will build bridges that lead to success and fulfillment. Faith is the quiet force that turns hesitation into boldness. It gives you the strength to speak up, share your ideas, and stand by your convictions, even when the odds seem against you. When faith guides your words, fear loses its grip, and confidence takes its place. This boldness isn't about being loud or aggressive. It's about being authentic and clear. Faith helps you find your true voice, the one that resonates with your purpose and values. Speaking from this place of truth creates an undeniable impact. People are naturally drawn to this confidence. Your faith-driven communication inspires trust and respect because it shows you believe in yourself and your vision. This trust opens doors to new opportunities and collaborations. Faith also gives you the resilience to keep communicating your message, even when faced with criticism or setbacks. It reminds you that every word spoken with conviction is a step closer to your goal. Remember, faith empowers bold communication. Let it guide your voice, and you will inspire others to believe, act, and grow alongside you. Faith is the force that transforms your communication into leadership. It gives your words meaning and your vision clarity. When you speak with faith, your message carries the power to inspire change, motivate action, and build lasting connections. This faith-driven communication breaks down barriers of doubt and fear, both in yourself and in others. It encourages openness, honesty, and authenticity, qualities that create trust and respect. People listen not just because of what you say, but because of the belief they feel behind your words. Leaders who communicate with faith don't just share ideas, they create movements. Their conviction draws people in, uniting them around a common goal. This collective belief becomes a powerful force for progress and success. Faith also strengthens your resilience as a communicator. When challenges arise, it helps you stay grounded and focused, ensuring your message remains clear and compelling. Remember, faith is the secret ingredient that turns communication into leadership. Speak with belief, lead with conviction, and watch as your vision becomes reality. Faith is the invisible force that fuels every step toward your dreams. It shapes your mindset, sharpens your communication, and strengthens your leadership. When you speak with faith, your words carry power, inspiring those who hear them to believe, act, and achieve. This faith is not about certainty in every outcome, but trust in your purpose and potential. It gives you courage to face challenges, patience to endure setbacks, and clarity to keep moving forward. Through faith, your communication becomes a beacon of hope and motivation. Remember, faith is the power behind every dream and the secret ingredient to speaking like a leader. Embrace it fully. Let it guide your voice, and watch how your life, and the lives of others, transform in ways you never thought possible. Faith is the invisible force that powers every dream and fuels every step toward success. It transforms doubt into confidence, fear into courage, and hesitation into action. When you speak with faith, your words carry an energy that inspires and motivates not just yourself, but everyone who listens. This unwavering belief shapes how you see challenges, not as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow. It keeps you moving forward when the path seems unclear and helps you maintain focus on your vision, no matter how tough the journey becomes. Faith also deepens your connection with others. When your communication is rooted in genuine belief, it builds trust and encourages collaboration. People are drawn to your conviction and want to be part of your mission. Remember, faith is the hidden power behind every leader's voice and every dream that comes true. Hold on to it, speak it boldly, and let it guide you toward a future filled with limitless possibilities. Faith is the steady heartbeat beneath every powerful message. It gives your voice the strength to move mountains and your vision the light to cut through darkness. When faith guides your communication, your words become more than sounds. They become a force that sparks change and ignites passion. This inner belief allows you to face uncertainty without fear. It teaches you that setbacks are temporary and that persistence fueled by faith will always lead to breakthroughs. Your communication reflects this resilience, inspiring others to stand firm alongside you. Faith also cultivates humility and openness. It helps you listen deeply, understand others, and connect authentically. These qualities turn simple conversations into transformative experiences, building bonds that drive collective success. Remember, faith is the unseen power that shapes leaders and changes lives. Speak with faith, lead with conviction, and watch as your message transforms the world around you. Faith is the invisible spark that lights the fire of unstoppable communication. It turns hesitation into boldness and uncertainty into clarity. When your words are backed by faith, they carry a magnetic energy that draws people in and compels them to listen. This faith-driven boldness isn't about being loud or forceful. It's about being authentic and true to your purpose. It empowers you to speak your truth confidently without fear of rejection or failure. This authenticity builds trust and inspires others to believe in your vision. Faith also helps you remain calm and focused, even in the face of criticism or setbacks. It reminds you why your message matters and fuels your determination to keep sharing it until it resonates. Remember, faith is the secret ingredient that turns ordinary communication into extraordinary leadership. Let faith guide your voice, and you will inspire others to believe, act, and achieve greatness together. Faith is the foundation upon which every great leader builds their message. It gives purpose to your words and clarity to your vision. When you communicate with faith, your message transcends mere information. It becomes a powerful call to action. This faith-driven communication breaks through doubt and fear, both within yourself and in those who listen. It fosters honesty, authenticity, and trust, qualities that inspire loyalty and dedication. People don't just hear your words, they feel your conviction. Leaders who speak with faith unite others around a shared goal. Their confidence creates momentum, turning individual efforts into collective success. Faith also gives you the strength to stay focused and resilient, even when obstacles arise. Remember, faith is the secret that transforms communication into leadership. Speak with belief, lead with conviction, and watch your vision become reality. Faith is the force that transforms your dreams into reality, and communication is the tool that shares those dreams with the world. When your words are infused with faith, they carry a unique power, a power that can inspire change, motivate action, and create lasting impact. This power comes from believing deeply in your vision, even when the path is unclear. Faith allows you to overcome fear, doubt, and uncertainty. It gives you the courage to speak boldly and authentically, knowing that your message matters. When you communicate with faith, you build bridges. You connect with others on a deeper level, inspiring trust and fostering collaboration. Your conviction encourages others to believe in your cause and join your journey. Faith also sustains you through challenges. It reminds you that setbacks are temporary and that persistence will lead to success. Your communication becomes a beacon of hope and strength, guiding both you and those who follow you. Remember, faith and communication together create an unstoppable force. Believe in your vision, speak it with passion, and watch as your dreams unfold into reality. Faith is the inner strength that turns ordinary words into powerful messages. It gives your communication clarity and purpose, allowing your vision to shine through every sentence. When your words are rooted in faith, they inspire trust and ignite passion in those who listen. This faith-driven communication isn't just about speaking, it's about connecting. It breaks down barriers of doubt and fear, building bridges of understanding and cooperation. People respond to the authenticity that faith brings, feeling motivated to join your mission. Faith also gives you the resilience to keep communicating, even when faced with challenges or rejection. It fuels your determination to share your message until it resonates and creates real impact. Remember, faith is the secret ingredient that makes your communication truly influential. Speak with belief, connect with passion, and watch your words change the world around you. Faith is the quiet power behind every great leader's voice. It is the belief that no matter how hard the journey, success is possible. This unwavering trust shapes your communication, making it more than just words. It becomes a source of inspiration and strength. When faith guides your speech, you speak with confidence and clarity. You share your vision with conviction, and your message resonates deeply. People don't just listen, they feel your passion and believe in your cause. Faith also helps you face criticism and setbacks without losing your voice. It reminds you that every challenge is temporary and that persistence fueled by belief leads to breakthroughs. Remember, faith is the foundation of powerful communication. Let it strengthen your voice and inspire those who hear it. When you speak with faith, you lead with unstoppable influence. Faith is the unseen power that fuels every step toward success. It transforms uncertainty into confidence and fear into courage. When your communication is rooted in faith, it becomes a beacon that attracts opportunities and opens doors. This faith-driven communication is honest and authentic. It reflects a deep belief in your vision and invites others to share in that belief. People respond not just to your words, but to the conviction behind them. Faith also strengthens your resilience. It gives you the strength to keep speaking your truth even when faced with doubt or opposition. This perseverance inspires others to stay committed alongside you. Remember, faith is the foundation of impactful communication. Speak with belief, act with courage, and watch how your vision unfolds beyond your imagination.